In today's video, I am trying to paint a splash of water using acrylic colors and modeling paste or modeling paste, palette knife and brush on a round canvas, and I'm going to walk you through the entire process. So I'm starting with the base colors first. I'm using flat brush to spread and blend the colors. Once done with the background, I let it dry for 30 minutes. Once done with the background, I quickly drew a rough outline of a splash of water using chalk. It may not be perfect. I'm now using modeling paste to create a texture on this water splash. I'm using a modeling paste which is a thick white paste, primarily used to add texture on a painting. As you see, it's a very thick paste, due to which it is best applied with a palette knife. The best part about painting with a knife is that there is a sense of liberty to it. You are in the moment and you are making broad decisions, but not worrying about being too precise. Now it is nice and dry, so I'm starting to color the painting. I'm using flat brush to color. The base of the splash should be dark, so I'm using dark color at the bottom of the water splash. As the splash is coming out of the surface of water, the base of the splash should look similar to the rest of the water body. But towards the top of the splash, as water is in the air, it should seem more and more transparent. If I have to explain how layering works in a simple manner, we first create a base layer and we keep on adding layers, one on top of the other. With each layer, we change the color a little. You can take two approaches. Use light color as a base and move gradually towards a darker color, or use a dark base and move towards the lighter color. The more details you add, the more life it gives to a painting. The splash will be the center of focus and it should look like it's coming out of still water. And this is the effect I'm trying to achieve here. For the background, I want it to appear still but not too still. I'm not looking for a lot of details in the background. As this is an acrylic painting with a texture on it, it will not be super precise. The idea here is, when the viewer is at right distance from the painting, all the different little shades and textures come together to create a somewhat realistic effect to the eye. To give life to this painting, the more details you add, the more realistic it will become. Detailing does require some patience, but at the same time it is very therapeutic. It has a sort of calming effect. With droplets, I'm not trying to create each droplet perfectly, but I will put the same color elements in each droplet, and as a whole it will come together. I'm adding light blue color with little bit of white. I'm putting a small dab of white on each droplet for reflection. Just picking up another shade of blue. Let's make a few ripples quickly. create ripple, I'm using light stroke of the flat brush. I have not used a few elements here. For example, you don't see a source of light, but the still water has some reflections of light. The light is coming from somewhere. Just assume that the moon is just right above, overhead. But we are viewing the lake or the water body at an angle. So I don't have reflection of the moon anywhere. But there is a reflection of light on still water. Alright, so I'm almost done. I think it turned out pretty well. How did you like it? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.